Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Anyone else affected by daylight savings time, where in the evening you're falling asleep early, in the morning you feel like you're rushing? Just me? Welcome to my channel. My name is Andrea Mason, your first choice to your global voice, certified motivational speaker under the mentorship of Dr. Les Brown and your personal accountability coach. Today I was intrigued by a video that was shared by me about the significance and importance of how people have put aside three-dimensional and interpersonal lifestyles and stepped into the comfort and settling of a two-dimensional world. Now, as a digital creator, as a public figure, and a global voice, it helps me and my benefit to connect with people worldwide. Although, when the screen fades to black, I'm in a three-dimensional world with no one physically around until the evening. This has taken a toll on my personality, as I am an outgoing extrovert who loves the company of people, connecting with people, communicating, and having a great time. For the past several years now, since the lockdown or the shutdown of the world effective in 2019/20, depending what part of the world you live in, I was retreated back to my home. I was no longer going into the corporate office. I was no longer treating patients and people interpersonally in a three-dimensional, realistic atmosphere. I have been subjected to my home, and I have been speaking on the camera ever since globally. Now, have I made great strides and wonderful and amazing connections? Sure. I've been able to virtually visit every continent on this world and learn about the lifestyles, the belief systems, and meet individuals and new individuals born into the world from across the waters and across the borders. But it doesn't stop there. That's only my personal experience. For these up-and-coming individuals, our younger generations, this is all that they have known. Some have been on the hybrid of virtual schooling to in-person schooling, alternating their schedules. Others have been extended their virtual connections of schooling to where they're just getting back into the three-dimensional world and lack interpersonal skills, confidence, the ability to socialize, as well as the comfort in being in a community. Has technology limited and controlled us to such great extremes? Think about it. On my page today, I talked about a public figure, Prince E.A. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so pardon me. And he talks about the video, can we autocorrect humanity? And I'll put the link in the description below. And it was so powerful that we have went from a three-dimensional world to a two-dimensional world in the comfort of our own home, where we not only can we watch TV and other individuals, but now we can order our food, get things delivered, get medical treatment, and so on and so forth. I like to compare or make the analogy that we had went to Pixar's movie, that of WALL-E. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Spoiler alert, in the movie, it talks about how technology has taken over individuals' lives, and everything was programmed, everything was a show, everything was on a virtual screen, their food was brought to them, and they literally didn't have to leave their recliner, if you will. And at first I was just like, wow, that's interesting. And then as I grew older, I was said that was a kind of lonely lifestyle. For the rest of the movie, I won't spoil it, check it out. And so that's where I fit in, where since the shutdown and the turn of events in the world when I no longer was working in a corporate office or an office building thereof, I thrived and yearned for interpersonal communication. And with everything that was going on in the world, it was so limited. And when you did go out, you were able to enjoy nature, but within distance. And actually, some of the conditions of the way of the world had severed relationships with families and friends and their perspectives and beliefs and, the way that they treated and thought of you. So I want you to reflect as you put your head down on the pillow this evening. Has technology been a treasure, a tool, or a tragedy? Think about our younger generations. All they see is a virtual screen. There's no more pencil and paper. There's no more going out and playing until the streetlights came on. There's limited three-dimensional personal interactivity. Think about it. How can we correct the interpersonal connections we have with other beings? How can we get back to being in the moment? How can we get back to living in the moment and embracing all that this beautiful world has to offer? Nature, the presence of yourself, the gift of time, and the gift of reflection. I welcome you to comment below on how you feel technology has impacted our society in the recent years. Not talking about medical equipment for surgeries and repairs. I'm talking about the interactions amongst individuals across the borders, and even within our own home. I welcome your comments below. Today, it is Wednesday, and I have a virtual meeting on bullying group tomorrow, Thursday, March 16th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your Times guide and local guide for you to attend. It is public. I do have a launching of an anthology I'm part of, A Champion Mindset, being launched the weekend of March 24th to the 26th. And I will also be in person in the Big Apple, in New York City, doing a speaking event for Latino world travelers. I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check out my website for announcements, upcoming events. And should you found value in this content, donate what you can. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Be well.